come to the end of your mat. Feet are a little bit narrower than shoulder width apart. We're going to let our body hinge forward at the waist. Let the head and neck hang down. Knees are soft, and breathe. Relax the shoulders down. Keep your abs tight, supporting the low back. Now walk your hands out, and we're going to get into a plank position. You want to stack your shoulder over your elbow over your wrist, and your elbows should be facing towards the back wall. And we're going to go slowly down. Elbows stay close to the body, and then release the toes and press up. Drop the shoulders down and breathe. Gazing up. Now curl those toes under and press back into your heels. You're dropping your head between your shoulders. Try to press your feet into the mat. You may have to adjust a bit. That's fine. And now toe heel into the mat. Stretching out the calf. And press both heels down again. Now walk your feet up to your hands. Staying bent. Abs are tight. Bring your arms out to the side. And hinge up. Arms come overhead. And sit back. Keep your knees behind the toes. Drop those shoulders down. Abs come in nice and tight. Breathe. Now bring your hands behind your back. Palms face each other and press as if you have a ball between your hands and you're using that for tension. And breathe. Release. Bring the hands back overhead. Now come up. And swan dive down. Hands go on top of the shins. Come halfway up, lengthening through the spine and release down. Hands down on the ground again. Walk or jump back into plank. And hold. Abs are tight and breathe. Elbows close to the body, coming down. Release the toes and press up. Curl those toes under, press back. Walking toe heel in place. Both heels down. Now walk your feet up to your hands. Arms straight out. Hinge up. Arms overhead and sit back. Drop those shoulders down and breathe. Nice and strong in the quadriceps. And arms behind, press. You're working your triceps here. Try to contract and press. Bring your abs in tight and breathe. Now up overhead, hold, and stand, swan dive down. Hands on the shins, halfway up, lengthening through the spine, and down. Now walk or jump back into plank. Stacking shoulder, elbow, wrist, and slowly down. Release the toes and come up. Pull the toes under and press back. Now get your balance on one leg and extend the opposite leg straight out. You're opening up the hips slightly, getting a nice stretch in the hip flexor, keeping the head between the shoulders, and breathe. Now bend at the knee for a deeper stretch. You're going to get the quadriceps stretching here. Now release and walk your feet into your hands. Arms out to the side. Hinge up, arms up overhead, sit back and breathe. Drop those shoulders, abs are tight. Arms come behind and press. Last time through this sequence. Arms back overhead, stand up and swan dive down. Hands on the shins, come up and down. Walk or jump back into plank. Come down nice and slow. Release the toes and up. Pull the toes under and press back. Now pressing the heels into the mat. Get your balance on the opposite leg and extend one leg out, opening up the hips and hold. And breathe. Now bend at the knee for a deeper stretch. If you can't do this yet, that's fine. You can stay with your feet planted on the floor and work your way up to it. Now walk your legs in to your hands. Arms out to the side. Hinge up. Arms up overhead. Sit back. Drop those shoulders. Abs are tight and breathe. Arms come behind and press. Arms back overhead and stand, swan dive down. And we're just going to hang over and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time now. And roll the shoulders back. Come back to the center of your mat. We're going to get into a lunge position. So knees and toes always face each other. The front foot is straight out, and this leg is at a 90-degree angle. We're going to bend the front knee, keeping that knee behind the toe. Arms come up nice and strong. Chest is tall, abs are tight, and breathe. Another breath. Good. Now bend over the front leg. Stretch through that rib cage. Abs are tight, finding your center of gravity here. And breathe. You can gaze up at your arm if you're comfortable with that, or if it's more comfortable for your neck, you can stay center as I am. And come up. Now your lower body stays in the same position, and we're just going to reach back now. Again, you can gaze up if you'd like, and breathe, keeping those abs strong, relaxing the shoulder down. And come up. Both toes are forward now. Hinge at the waist, and reach around and grab both hands, stretching out the triceps. Release those arms out to the side and come up, pivot back, and we're going to do 8 lunges, straight down and up. Nice and slow and fluid. Keep that front knee behind the toe. Last one. Good. And pivot back. Other side now. Arms are up and tall. Bend that knee. And hold and breathe. Now come over the front and reach. Stretch out that rib cage. Abs are tight, helping you keep your balance. and come up. Lower body stays in the same position. Now we're going to stretch over the back. And come back up. Both feet face forward now, knees and toes same direction. Hinge at the waist. Reach behind, grab the fingers, and stretch. If this is not comfortable for you, you also have the option to stay up at this height or even higher. Just go to a position that's comfortable for your body. Arms come out to the side and hinge up. This direction now, 8 lunges. 8, straight down and up. That back leg is bending. 4, 3, 2. Good. Bring your feet together, facing forward, and get your balance on one foot, and place the other foot on the opposite leg. Reach up. And breathe. And down. Other side. Foot comes up. You can come up higher like Marcy or stay down low. And release. Flat back and roll up. Inhale in and exhale out. Moving on to our deep stretch sequence.